Here we go.
I finished it. I finished Divergent series. How's it going, guys? My thought today is don't confuse your grief with your guilt. And I mean this in the heaviest of ways. When I've been watching all these movies like Frozen and reading the Divergent series and watching like Disney, DreamWorks, reading books, I've kind of come across this theme in which we kind of confuse our grief with our guilt. Because we participate in things, because we're a part of it, whether we do nothing or we're apathetic to it or we try to do something, and good people have good intentions all the time but don't always end up doing well because of the results. It's an important theme, I think, to not confuse grief with guilt, because you should feel grief. Like, you should feel sad. Have a right to feel sad. But we shouldn't feel guilty because we could have done something. We should divide those two feelings separately, because it can actually hurt us in the end if we think too much that, oh, I'm guilty, and to escape this guilt I have to make up for it. Well, we end up making up for something that we can't control, because there are inevitable things in life. All is merest breath. It's kind of sad, but it's the cold, hard truth. And I was thinking about Brave, too, like the inevitability of you able to choose your choices, the inevitability of your choices and what's going to happen, because you can kind of see the ultimate end, right? Picture it, your life sentence. I got really deep all of a sudden. I'm always thinking big. What am I going to do with myself, you know? Matt Clive, inspirational vlogs. I just think about these things all the time. But Divergent was really good. If you have not read Veronica Roth's Divergent series, Allegiant, or Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, and even the short story versions are pretty cool. You should definitely check that out. Super Bowl tomorrow. Groundhog Day is great too. I'm going to have to watch Groundhog Day again. I really enjoy that movie. And I'm going to read and go to sleep. I'm going to take my... I don't know if I showed you this before. I probably did. I'm going to do some more of my John Green journal. And then maybe do... I don't know. Just create cool stuff. Oh, here's the calendar thing for today. I showed you this today. When someone returns your wallet and all the money is still in it. That's a cool feeling, right? Yeah. Generous actions serve best when that isn't their purpose. When somebody does something generous, not because that's the purpose, but because they want to do it. That's not the ultimate end. You do it for the sake of doing it. The ultimate purpose is not being generous. You're being generous because you're there and you have their presence. That's a pretty cool theme there. Kindle. Happy February. Today's February 1st. Another month of vlogging and thinking about ideas and just putting value out there. Just thinking about these things all the time. It's pretty cool. It's just fun to create stuff. And fun to talk to more people that actually are sitting around me or that care that I'm talking to. It's a miracle in itself that you can just connect with people. That's pretty cool. That you can just go on this computer-like thing and just talk to people with similar interests. That's a pretty cool feeling. I'm going on so many tangents now. Just don't confuse grief with guilt. Like I was thinking earlier this year when my grandmother passed away, it was really heart-wrenching that she did because there were a lot of complications and things. But don't confuse grief with guilt. Sometimes things are inevitable and we can't control them, and that's just the way it is, and we can't. They have to happen. And we have to grieve and ride the subway and just live through it, think through it, feel it, kind of learn to get comfortable with it and what's happened and grow from it. And one of the lessons from Divergent at the end is, let's see, life may inevitably damage us, but we mend each other. We can mend other people. Be brave and always be grateful for the people that mend you, the people that are able to help you get through things. Yeah, that's my thought for today. So keep creating an awesome self, be brave, be grateful, and don't forget to be awesome.